In this video, we will look at how you can evaluate the results that you have found. This is an important step in the search cycle. As you're looking at your results, you can ask yourself a number of questions. Who has written or produced the article? Who is the author? Be that a single author, a group of authors, or perhaps an organization or association. What is their background? What makes them an authority on the topic? Very often on journal articles, you will be able to see the author's affiliation next to their name. It could be that they work for a particular academic institution or research body. If you're not sure, you could always do a quick Google search to find any information about the author. If it is a good, reputable author, you might also want to consider doing a further search for that person to find out what else they've written. Secondly, you can ask yourself, when was the article or piece of work written? Was it produced in the last 5 or 10 years? If it is older, will it still be relevant? Or have things changed since it was produced? Is the content fair and unbiased? Is there any obvious favoritism in the article? For example, if I'm writing an article on the nutritional value of Hovis bread, and I work for the Hovis company, I might have a vested interest. If there is a bias, can you find any other research that confirms the conclusions? Is the content presented at an appropriate level? Is it aimed at the right audience? When looking at research articles, you can also ask yourself what research method has been used and whether or not it is suitable. If you've been asked to look at a primary case study, for example, and what you've got is a review of the literature on the topic, will that still be relevant? Is the size of the study sufficient to allow any meaningful conclusions? Do the author's conclusions match their results? And where has the research been published? Is it in a reputable academic journal or association's publication? Or is it some obscure publisher, or even a self-published document? Academic journals usually have a board of editors who vet the articles before they are published. This is known as peer-reviewed. So if an article is in a peer-reviewed journal, you can assume it is of good academic quality. If you can ask yourself these questions and answer them positively, you're probably onto a good resource. Thank you for listening.